So my family and I went on vacation and we went to Jamaica. And we went to Dunn's River Falls while we were there. And I got to climb it. This was my first time climbing the falls, and it was a really fun and interesting experience. The water was pretty cold, and some of the rocks were slippery. The water was also pretty deep at some points, and some points you feel like you can just like stand there and then you're like, oh wait, it's way deeper. I also got to slide on one of the parts in the waterfall. The bottom was really deep. We got to, some of the parts were deep enough for me to actually swim, and some of the parts were shallow enough for me to stand. Other parts were so deep that I couldn't really touch the bottom. I also got to, so at the falls, there's like this balcony thing, so that way you can see everybody walking on the path and everybody can see you. So that way if someone doesn't want to do the falls, they can still like watch you. We had a really fun time at the falls. We had a few breaks, and it was a really interesting climb. Some of the rocks that you had to climb on were underwater. Sometimes you had to bear crawl, and other times you had to use your hands to push up and climb on the rocks. The water also had a lot of leaves, and some of the rocks had a little bit of stuff growing on them. It is recommended to wear water shoes, but it's recommended to wear water shoes so that way you don't like hurt your feet against the rocks. But my cousins in Australia, they did the climb barefooted. It was a really fun climb, and it was quite interesting, and after the climb you feel exhausted. At the end there's also a sign that says congratulations. Sometimes you would think the rocks were like grippy, but sometimes they're not grippy. Anyways, that was my climb. That's the summary of my climb at Dunn's River Falls.